I'm Tomoko living in Tokyo. When I was 30 years old, I couldn't speak English well. I improved my English at this level in my 30s in a few months. Never studied abroad. Usually use only Japanese in daily life. I mean, I don't speak English, but I can speak English anytime I need. I can speak English everything I want. You may have studied English for years, yet you don't still improve your English that you want. I was in your situation before. When I was 30 years old, I couldn't speak English well. I could say just a few expressions like greetings and introducing myself. The reason is the methods I followed in those days are ineffective. So I changed the way of learning. Then I can speak English anytime I need. I can speak English everything I want. So you can succeed by following the way that I have done. At my age of 30, living in the countryside, I was driving to work from my house. In a car, I enjoyed rock music and English. I started by whispering the sound of English, and then I began saying it louder. In the car, no one could interrupt me, so I got to practice the entire car ride both ways. 3 months later, I decided to record my own speaking to see how much I had improved, because I had heard some people, at least 3 I remember, saying that I spoke good English. Then I had been recording my speaking. It had a total of 6 months that I had spent on the way. After talking to a friend who was an English teacher from the United States, asked me, "What happened to you?" I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Your English, it's good." I could hear the word good was coming from her heart. She said the word good with a tone that was so sincere that I could feel the energy from her voice. Another time, 2 guys worked at Hitachi Company asked me, "How come your English is so good, but some of my colleagues are not?" I was complimented by the question because the question was asked by 2 native speakers, and their curiosity reflected a message. My strategy works. There are 3 tips. 1. All English must be naturally spoken in real life situations. 2. Audio storybooks read by native speakers and written by native speakers. 3. Movies. With pictures, movies are easy to understand and easy to remember. Let me introduce you the material. Manga English.
Kumar had never really been interested in sports, but he had 2 older brothers that played baseball, football, and ice hockey. And so Kumar's father wanted Kumar to try playing sports too. "But I don't like football. I want to play the piano," Kumar complained. His father told him, "You can learn the piano too, but it's important for a young man to learn a sport. It will make you strong."
Then I show you the steps, only 3 steps. First step, listen and repeat at the same time. Kumar had never really been interested in sports, but he had two older brothers who played baseball, football, and ice hockey, and so Kumar's father wanted Kumar to try playing sports too. But I don't like football. I want to play the piano, Kumar complained. His father told him, you can learn the piano too, but it's important for a young man to learn a sport. It makes you strong. And every story lasts a few minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. So, finish repeating the whole story all at once. Listen to and repeat the whole material from the beginning straight to the end. Listen to and repeat the whole story from the beginning straight to the end. When you have to pause it like this. When you come back, keep going from you've left off. Because of his father's wishes, Kumar began going football practices on Thursday evenings. And sometimes on Saturday mornings, Kumar's football team would have a game. Again, if you come across something you can't say correctly or can't say at all, that's fine. Just make some noise and move on. Remember, even if there are words you can't say, keep on going forward. Continue all the way to the end. Step 3. Record your voice. You know how to practice the repeating strategy, and you have already repeated the first material once. At this point, you need to record your own voice repeating this same piece of material. So find a recording device such as apps. This one is here, Smart Recorder 7. So push this button and then push here, go back to your movie and
Father told him,
repeat it.
Kumar had never really been interested in sports, but he had two older brothers who played football, baseball, and ice hockey. So Kumar's father wanted Kumar to try playing sports too. But I don't like football. I want to play the piano, Kumar complained. His father told him, you can learn the piano too, but it's important for a young man to learn a sport. It makes you strong. Because of his father's wishes, Kumar began going.
And then, when you finish the whole story, save your voice file and keep it. You listen to it later. Manga English has 100 short stories. When you finish one story, let's go back to the material list, get another story, and do action 1, 2, 3. Once a month, go back to the previous pieces of materials you practiced before and try to practice them again. This is for your retention. Go back to them and practice them again. This will help your brain to naturally memorize them and your bodily mechanisms to naturally speak them. Here's something to get excited about. By taking action 1, 2, 3, your brain naturally processes pronunciation, sentence flow, tone, vocabulary on whatever you practice. As a result, you know exactly how to correctly pronounce English words, when to start, when to pause, when to stop, what to say louder, what to say softer, on whatever you practice. All this being done without having to think about them. When you speak English, they just come out naturally, just like a native speaker would.